Most writers think great authors are born knowing exactly what they're doing. They just sit down and see the whole thing clearly. Oh, that's not just inaccurate. It's the reason why your writing keeps stalling out halfway through. Because you're chasing certainty instead of building something far more dangerous. You sit there waiting for the idea to feel complete, polished, justified, worth finishing. But the writers you admire, well, they don't wait for that. And one of the clearest examples of this is sci-fi writer Robert A. Heinlein. What's actually happening in his career isn't what you think. It's a deeper pattern most writers never see because it hides behind success. And by the end of this, you'll understand why his work still shapes modern storytelling and why copying his surface will quietly wreck your writing. Let's see what you can copy. Welcome, I'm D.L. Hughes from VelocityWriting.com. Heinlein didn't start as a writer. He started in the military, a U.S. Naval Academy graduate. Structured, disciplined, a predictable path. Then his health collapsed. Career over, no roadmap, and of course that's where most people freeze. But he didn't. He pivoted into writing, not because it was safe, but because it was available. And here's where things get interesting. His early work, especially his juvenile novels, for children or young adults, like Rocket Ship Galileo and Have Spacesuit Will Travel, look simple on the surface. I gotta tell you, I loved Have Spacesuit Will Travel when I was a kid. His first books were adventure stories, young protagonists, clear stakes, but underneath, well, he's quietly embedding ideas about competence, responsibility, and independence. Not preaching, not explaining, just assuming the reader can keep up. And that's the first thing most writers miss. He doesn't slow down for you. He pulls you forward, and readers follow. But here's the problem. If you only look at those books, you'll think Heinlein's success came from chasing clarity and accessibility. But it didn't. That's just the entry point. The myth is that people think great authors see things clearly from the beginning. The reality is that's a trap that keeps you from pushing the storytelling extremes. Because something changes later with Heinlein, and most writers never notice it. The shift came when Heinlein wrote Starship Troopers in 1959, and suddenly everything feels different. More political, more confrontational, less concerned with being liked. Now, sadly, director Paul Verhoeven turned the 1997 movie version into a satire of fascism and military propaganda. But Heinlein's book is often read as a more sincere exploration of confidence, civic duty, responsibility, and independence. Then came his controversial Stranger in a Strange Land. Now it's philosophical, subversive, uncomfortable. This is where most writers draw the wrong conclusion. They think he evolved into a deeper thinker. He became more complex. But that's not the real shift. Here's the unusual truth. He stopped trying to be understood early and he started trusting that understanding would catch up later. Let me show you what that actually looks like. There's a story Les talked about how readers reacted to Stranger in a Strange Land. There was confusion, obsession, pushback, and some people didn't get it at all. But others treated it like a manifesto. Same book, completely different interpretations. And that's not an accident with Heinlein. That's design. And here's the part most writers usually don't want to admit. You're probably trying to eliminate that kind of tension from your work. You want everyone to get it immediately, clearly, no friction. But even that isn't the real problem, because Heinlein didn't just allow misinterpretation. He depended on it. What Heinlein understood, and what most writers avoid, is this: clarity too early kills engagement. If the reader fully understands your point in 1 minute, then there's no reason for them to stay. His juvenile work trains the reader to trust the ride. His adult work breaks that trust just enough to force participation. You don't just read Heinlein, you negotiate with him. And that's why his influence never really faded. Writers today still borrow his surface traits, clean prose, strong characters, bold ideas, but they miss the mechanism underneath. He withholds just enough, not to confuse you, but to recruit you. And that's the difference. And it's why his career feels so inconsistent to people who only read him at one level. It's not inconsistency, it's escalation. He teaches you how to read him, and then he changes the rules. Start with surface traits, train the reader, and then change the rules. Pull the rug. Most writers do the opposite. They over-explain early and then try to deepen later. But then the reader is already gone. So here's what changes for you. Your job isn't to make your writing immediately understood. Your job is to make it impossible to walk away from. And that requires restraint. Here's something you can do today in your next piece. Remove the sentence where you explain your core idea. Not revise it, not soften it, delete it. Force the reader to infer it from context. It will feel wrong, but that's the point, because what you're actually doing is creating the same tension Heinlein built his entire career on. And once you see that, you can't unsee it. Have a great writing day.